Parish is out of a job tonight after court records show he roughed up an 11-year-old at school. That child's parents filed a restraining order against the teacher, and the judge signed it.
Inside the halls of Northeast Elementary in Pride, a parent accuses a teacher of losing his cool, which caused her son to get injured last week. This restraining order alleges Shannon Hargrove grabbed a child and bull rushed him into a set of lockers. Despite repeated cries by the child to let me go, get off of me and leave me alone, the document states Mr. Hargrove continued attacking him. The family alleges the teacher then took the child into an empty classroom, throwing and roughing him up for several minutes before several of the school administrators came into the room to pull him off.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again. Did y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers of the Trey King Show family, and much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Louisiana by way of Pride. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Louisiana. Everybody in the great city of Pride. Now, this may be the first time I ever did a video about Pride, Louisiana, and hopefully it's the last, but I doubt very seriously if it will be the last, because as you all may know, around this time of the year, every year, Louisiana starts studying up and acting bad. Now, we have a very interesting story. But before I start this story, I want to send a special shout out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, please keep those stories coming. Now, what took place in Northeast Elementary School is very sad. But at the same time, I'm going to tell you all like this, because we're going to start it off right. Not only do we give you the story, but we also give you the juicy details. And also, we give you a little, a little morality check also. In a morality check, and this is the fact that two wrongs don't make a right. Now, you had an 11-year-old student that was said to be disobeying his teacher and not obeying commands and whatnot. Now, I don't know what kind of command the teacher gave the student or whatnot, but as you all may know, look, you cannot put your hands on people's children. Some people forget that point. You cannot sit up here and be a teacher, educator, and an adult and put yourself in a child's place. And that's why I stated just a few seconds ago that two wrongs don't make a right. True enough, the student was wrong for not obeying the teacher, because you should obey your teacher. That's why you go to school to learn. But at the same time, never, ever should a teacher put his hands on a child, him or her. It don't matter if it's man or a woman. But at the same time, I tossed and turned all night last night, and I was thinking, what in the hell did the teacher, and the teacher go by the name of Shannon Hargrove, look like Big Shannon to me. What in the hell did the teacher tell the 11-year-old student to do? Because evidently it had to be something very serious. Now, I'm going to ask you all this right here. How would you feel if you sent your child to a school and you get a phone call from the teacher, or in the case of this story right here, you see your child after school is over and you notice marks and bruises all on him, and then upon further questioning your child tell you that some big teacher done put his hands on him. I'm sure enough that will make any parent mad. Now, what's really more sad is the fact that Northeast Elementary act like a damn thing did not happen. Yes, it's a good thing that the mom went to the school, questioning the school. And also, forget just firing Shannon Hargrove. If he put his hands on his child like the reports are claiming to be, he should also be arrested. Because not only should he be arrested, but also he should be sued too. And also the school for holding this information. Now, when the mom went to the school and she was asking to see the videotape, they only showed her part of the tape. You know what I'm saying? They did not show her the whole tape. Now, I'm going to ask you all this. Why do you think the school only showed partial of the tape? You know why? Because evidently Shannon was putting them paws on little boy. That's a sad situation right there. Anyway, Shannon has been fired, and the school said they're not going to do a damn thing else because he's fired and they are no longer liable. That's basically what they're saying. Anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go. Teacher loses job after parent filed restraining order accusing him. Ain't no damn accusing. Shannon is guilty as Cooter Brown. Anyway, accusing him of roughing up elementary student. Like, how do you sit up here, be a grown man, and you let a child make you that mad? Now, true enough, I know some of these badass kids get on our nerves or whatnot. I know sometimes these badass kids don't listen. But you have to understand one thing is that you are the adult. You know what I'm saying? You ever been driving down the road and you see a group of kids or a child or two walking in the street, they won't get out the damn way, and they expect you to turn around or, get over for them when they're in the way. I mean, you cannot run the child over or the children over just because they're in the road, even though they are wrong. You know what I'm saying? Do that make sense? Just like in the same sense, you cannot sit up here and be a teacher, and then when you tell a child to do something or whatnot, you put your hands on them just because they won't obey you. That's not your child. And even furthermore so, if that was your child, guess what? They got laws to protect these kids now. You still can't do it. You get me? What they need to do is allow these parents to come to these schools and, yes, whoop their butt. You get what I'm saying? Don't you put yourself in a position where you get fired or be ridiculed all on social media by Trey Kings and the other bloggers or whatnot. No, what they need to do, matter of fact, we need to make a petition up where the parents can come to the school, and if their child is out of line, put something on them. But you took the power away from the parents. Anyway, now a teacher accused of beating up an 11-year-old student no longer has a job after a parent took legal action against the educator over the violent outburst. A restraining order filed in East Baton Rouge court by the student's mom alleges the encounter happened at Northeast Elementary School. In that restraining order, which was granted by a judge, the parent alleges Shannon Big Hardgrove violently grabbed the boy and bull rushed him into a row of lockers. Now, if that's not enough to make somebody upset, but what make it even worse than that is the fact that he didn't just stop there. No, he took the child out the classroom into another empty classroom so could nobody see. And from what some of the students were saying was that the child was hollering and basically begging for Shannon to let him go, and Shannon still won't let him go. And you can look at Shannon big jaws and tell that he got some strength. So imagine him grabbing the hell out your child, even grabbing you. I mean, hell, forget being a child. He'll probably make a parent tap out too, an adult, big as he is. Anyway, now the family attorney told the news station that the reason why Shannon grabbed the child was because the child would not obey one of his commands, as if he was God himself. And like I said, true enough, your child should obey the teacher. But never ever should a teacher put themselves in a child position. You get what I'm saying? Why would you sit up there and do that? That's a crying damn shame right there. I mean, what do people really be thinking? Anyway, now the parent goes on to say her son repeatedly asked Hardgrove to let him go, but the man instead brought the boy into an empty classroom and continued roughing up the child until other employees intervened. That's a crying damn shame, Shannon. How you get that mad? Well, you grab a child, you take the child in the other room, and you over there whooping that child so bad that the other school employees have to come pull you off the child. That's a crying shame. Shannon got a lot more going on in his life than what's meet the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Shannon just needs some damn sex. Can somebody around there please give Shannon some ass so he can loosen up or whatnot? Because there's no reason for you to sit up here and get that mad. That's the point I'm trying to make. How you get that mad at a child just because a child did not want to obey you? The easiest thing to do was go right to the principal office, go get the principal, and call the parent, and guess what? Get the child out the classroom. It's better than you going to jail and being sued or even being killed. Because some people ain't going to let you touch their children like that. You get what I'm saying? Let's just be for real. Anyway, let's continue. Now, also filed with the restraining orders, the mom claimed that the school administrators only showed her part of the attack, which was captured in video, but did not share the full recording with the mom. So you already know, if the school kept it a secret, guess what? It must be very bad. Hold up, man. I bet little man won't act up no more in class. Anyway, let's continue. Somebody got mad at that. The child was taken to the emergency room and evaluated for injuries, said the family lawyer. Also, he's afraid to go back to school while the teacher is still there. And guess what? They got rid of that teacher right after that. I don't know what took them so damn long. And also, the school, Northeast Elementary, why didn't you all show the family the whole video or whatnot? We really want to see it. I really want to see what Shannon was in there doing. Because evidently, you all know something you're not telling the public. Anyway, let's close up. Now, the boy's family told the news station that the school informed them that Hardgrove was placed on administrative leave after the incident. When asked about the situation Tuesday, a spokesman for the East Baton Rouge school system told the news station that Hardgrove is no longer employed there, as if that's good enough. Just because you all fired him does not mean it is over yet. You get what I'm saying? It does not mean that. It just only begun. Because if I was the family and y'all had one of these teachers, an adult, put your hand on one of my children, even though I have no children or whatnot, but if that was my child, guess what I would do? Even though my child did not obey teacher command, that does not still give you the warrant. That does not give you the right to put your hand on a child. And that's a sad situation right there. And he should have been fired. And not only fired, he should also be arrested. I'm surprised they did not give him some kind of battery on an assault charge, because y'all got the video showing him battering and assaulting this child. So if I was the family, not only would I sue him, I would sue the school also. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Look, just because you're a teacher or whatnot, just because you have any job, you work around a child or children, remember this right here. You're not their parent. And even if you are their parent, guess what? If you still hurt your child or whoop your child or beat your child, guess what? You still going to wind up in trouble. So guess what? The same thing shall also happen to a stranger, no matter if you're a teacher or not, because you do not have a right to sit up here and put your hand on a child, beat a child up just because a child would not obey your command. Shame on you, Shannon, with your big ass. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see you all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.